All right, story time about what some of you would call coincidences that happened in my life that I know for a fact God answered a prayer. This one's about 2 years ago. I was supposed to be going on a company trip, and the flight on that Sunday ended up getting canceled, so I had to take a flight out Monday morning the next day. And I decided, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go to church today. Why not? Go to church, pastor speaks his message, but at the end of it, he talks about if you don't have enough faith, literally just go and ask God, ask for more faith. So I go home that night, and I go and I ask God for more faith, and I pray to him, like, God, there is still a little bit of doubt in my mind. I just need a little bit more faith. Can you please provide this faith for me? Next morning, I wake up. I have to go to the airport, so I call lyft, and the guy gets there. And when I jump into his car, I just hear Spanish music blasting, and I'm not really paying attention to it. I can't speak Spanish at all, so I have no clue what it's saying. And I'm just on my phone scrolling through Instagram, and after like 3 minutes into the ride, like something inside me is like, "Yo, like this is worship music." And so I started to pay attention to it, and I'm like, "Oh damn, this sounds like worship music. I think this is worship music." So like, it takes me like a couple minutes to like build up the courage to be like, "Yo, is this worship music?" And he turns around like bright smile. He's like, "Yeah, it is. Like, are you a Christian and all that stuff?" I'm like, yeah, like, I believe in Jesus. And he's like, "Yo, you want to hear my testimony?" And I'm a sucker for a good testimony, so of course I say yes. So he goes through this entire story of him growing up Catholic, going through this trauma. He's like, how could like this fell out of his faith. And then in his late 20s, he was riding motorcycles, and he got into a horrible accident, which left him paralyzed from the waist down. And automatically in my head, I'm like, yo, this dude's driving me right now. What the heck? So he talks about how he went to like a year of depression, and then finally one of his buddies was saying like, yo, like come to church. And he was like, whatever, fine, I'll come to church. He goes to church, and he said like it was the first service. He just felt like, okay, like I should just start coming back here. It's something nice to do. It gets me out of the house, like whatever. He starts to build a relationship with people at the church and starts coming back continuously and week after week. And then lo and behold, one day comes, and he said something felt weird, something felt off. So he goes to this service